this video is about this unusual knife, again from Max Kachuk. This is TS382. So 382 I think was the number, let's see. Yes, 382 from 14C28N steel, which people say is a good steel, I don't know. But this knife is, for me at least, it's very difficult to open in other than front flipper way. So front flipper is easy for me. I see people in the internet that open it very easily with reverse flick. For me it's difficult, and this opening also is not completely easy also. It doesn't open all the time, but the front flick is just front flip is very easy. So I usually, when I open this knife, when I use it for example for something, I just open it with the front flipper because it's the easiest way. The other ways sometimes works like this, sometimes doesn't quite work, sometimes work very nicely, I don't know. Maybe there is a position I have to position my finger exactly to make it work, but sometimes it doesn't work at all. Sometimes it works like charm. But the knife, as you can see, it's amazingly looking, for me at least. I like it very much. And since I'm a kind of a designer myself, not knives yet, but I'm doing, character sculpts. The idea is that this knife is very interesting and unusual for me. That's why I like it a lot, because it's with this big hole. Many people are saying in the internet that this hole doesn't have any purpose, which is true. But in my opinion, the purpose of this hole is to be different, and that's a good purpose in my opinion. And again, very broad blade, which I like a lot. And I told you that this is one of my favorite knives ever. Now, this one. This is the TS, let's see what. TS357 from D2. And it's a little bit dirty because I cut some sweet things just before this video, but whatever. So yeah, very cool knife. And you see the blades are, let's say they are a little bit similar because they are broad and they are going like a spear point a little bit on the front. So amazing stuff from Max. And the other one I have from Max is this one, which I'm not a complete fan of this exact knife, but I love that it's original. I have never seen this type of shape, this very broad shape, like with the like two-edged knife, but folder. And of course there are knives like this, I know, but I don't think many of them are this wide here. So this is a very cool design, and also when you close it, it looks a little bit like some kind of a fish. I like it very much, and especially with this color anodization here from Tucson, it's looking pretty cool. But it's about this knife, how useful it is. So in my opinion, it will be a good EDC knife, just a normal EDC knife, and it will be very cool when you open it. Like sometimes when you try to open it and succeed, it will be very cool for people to just see it and say, wow, this knife is very interesting. You can just, put your finger like this and, you can play with it. I don't recommend it because you could hurt yourself. You could cut yourself very easily. The thing that I have a little bit of a problem here is the opening, of course, from the hole here sometimes doesn't work, which I don't know, it's not a design flaw in my opinion, it's just maybe my problem. The front flipper works just fine every time, it's not a problem at all. But the thing that I find a little bit annoying is when I'm holding the knife like this, so I can open it from below. I'm pushing the pocket clip to my hand, and the pocket clip was very sharp in here. I filed it, but it was very sharp. It was very sharp, and it was kind of uncomfortably sharp. Now it's better. I just filed it, it's fine, but that's the only modification I did for this knife. Otherwise, it's pretty cool. Yeah, good. You can reverse flip it, you can normally flip it sometimes not so much because your finger is going inside and it's a little bit strange. But even if your finger, like you're starting to do it, and I'm pushing the flame lock here, that's why I cannot do it. But if you can, No, it's difficult. Okay, so just flip it from the front flipper and it will be completely enough. Otherwise, the handle looks amazing, the lines, the profile of the overall blade looks just fantastic. It's just a dream come true, you may say. I mean, for me at least, the Max knives just clicks with me very well. I don't know why. They just click. I'm sorry about the dirt here. I mean, it's difficult to clean now. I have to spit on it, which probably will not be a very nice thing on the camera, but still, yeah, we can do it. No, I will not, but yeah, I cleaned it mostly. But this knife, of course, the problem with this exact blade, the one problem that I see is that it's a ultra fingerprint magnet, but Tucson tends to do that. This one, of course, doesn't have that issue at all. I mean, no, because it's stone washed, and yeah, it's pretty well for that matter. Let's see this knife, by the way, which is not from Max. This is from, you know, this guy, which I cannot say the name, and yeah, I have to learn the name of this designer because I like it too. This knife is extremely well made, again from Tucson, but the idea here is that I have sanded it inside because but I will tell you about this knife a little bit probably at some other video. This knife is now the point of our conversation here, and it's beautiful. I just love to just play with it a little bit like this. I love to play with it to be able to open it easily from below and from the top too, which of course is a task. Maybe it will take months to get used to always flick it from the bottom and from the top, but overall, as you can see, it's amazing looking knife with a carbon fiber insert here, very well made. Also the other one, of course, the other side, carbon fiber insert, and a ceramic ball here. And it's a very nice clip because it's not very heavy. It's kind of a light clip. It's not super heavy clip. You can easily put it on your belt without tearing apart, not on your belt, in your pocket without tearing it apart too much, as some knives do, by the way. So this knife I love. Again, good job, Max. And I hope to see another design from you soon. I think Max has other designs made for, of course, other knife companies, of course, but for Tucson especially, I think he has one or two more, I'm not sure. But for other companies he has, definitely. Amazing stuff. Very cool. So, yeah. See you in the next video, where we will talk about probably this guy. Very cool knife also.